Why do some industries make obscene amounts of money in certain eras, while others slowly lose momentum, no matter how hard people work? The 1990s rewarded finance and hardware. The early 2000s belonged to real estate. This was not random, and it was not luck. History moves in cycles. Roughly every 20 years, global capital shifts its center of gravity. What is rewarded in one era quietly loses its advantage in the next. From 1984 to 2023, humanity moved through a 40-year phase of material accumulation. We built houses, roads, infrastructure, and physical systems. Ownership, scale, and location form the backbone of wealth. That phase is now reaching its natural limit. The year 2026 is not a continuation of this structure. It marks a turning point. To understand where value is heading, we must first understand how it moved in the past. From 1984 to 2003, the dominant force was precision and transmission. Capital concentrated in finance, banking, hardware, and mass communication. This was the age of broadcast television, radio networks, newspapers, and record labels. Whoever controlled transmission controlled attention, and whoever controlled attention controlled value. When the cycle shifted, these structures did not fail because the work disappeared. They lost the invisible current that once carried them forward. Information did not vanish, but the way it traveled changed. From 2004 to 2023, the dominant force became space and physical presence. Wealth locked itself into land, property, and location. Real estate expanded globally. Retail chains grew rapidly. For many years, simply owning space was often enough to generate returns. But that advantage is no longer automatic. Physical businesses still exist, and property still holds value, but location alone no longer guarantees demand. Returns increasingly depend on timing, positioning, and how well physical assets connect to digital behavior. This is how cycles end, not through collapse, but through the quiet loss of structural advantage. From 2024 onward, the world enters a new 20-year phase with a distinctly different energetic quality. In Eastern metaphysical systems, this shift is described through elemental forces, not as symbols, but as patterns of how movement, growth, and value behave over time. Earth energy is slow, heavy, and tangible. It favors storage, ownership, and physical accumulation. Fire energy moves in the opposite direction. It is fast, light, and intangible. It favors circulation, visibility, and connection. This distinction is not abstract. It reflects rhythms that exist in the natural world. The sun follows a repeating cycle of activity, rising and falling in intensity. Life on Earth responds directly to this rhythm. On a longer scale, Jupiter and Saturn form a stable alignment roughly every 20 years. For centuries, this rhythm has been observed to coincide with shifts in social structure, economic focus, and collective direction. These cycles are not random. They repeat with consistency. In Chinese metaphysics, these natural rhythms are mapped through elemental transitions. When fire becomes dominant, speed, exposure, and transmission naturally increase. This is why the fire horse year matters. The fire horse represents a concentrated arrival of fire energy within the cycle. It does not appear by chance, and it does not act gently. It strengthens qualities that belong to fire itself. Movement accelerates. Visibility intensifies. What can circulate expands more easily. At the same time, structures that rely on slowness and physical weight lose their advantage. Not because they are wrong, but because the environment has changed. This is how elemental shifts work. They do not predict outcomes. They describe conditions. And once the conditions are understood, the movement of value begins to make sense. In the new landscape of 2026, 7 specific pillars will define the new wealthy class, beginning with the transition from tools to digital life forms. We are entering an era dominated by intangible assets, where the most valuable things are no longer physical but consist of artificial intelligence, digital assets, and virtual reality. By 2026, artificial intelligence will evolve from a simple tool into your digital double. If you cling to traditional physical boundaries or manual processes and refuse to integrate with artificial intelligence, you are searching for wealth with an old map. Future wealth will flow through the virtual veins of the internet. The second pillar is personal influence, because the essence of fire is light, and light must illuminate. In the past Earth era, you could hide behind the brand of a large corporation. But in high-energy years like 2026, you must have a personal brand. Your credibility and visibility will become your primary currency. The fire horse favors those who are bold, visible, and influential. Personal branding and social marketing will no longer be auxiliary tools, but will become the core infrastructure of the economy. The third pillar focuses on aesthetics, medical aesthetics, and the visual premium as we move from utility to extreme beauty. Fire represents splendor and radiance, and in 2026, any industry that provides beauty will experience a golden period of explosion. This ranges from medical aesthetics and cosmetic surgery to high-end interior design, or even attractive product packaging. People are increasingly willing to pay a massive premium for the pursuit of beauty and the sense of superiority it brings. If you can provide beauty or help others achieve it, you hold a stable ticket to future wealth. The fourth pillar centers on wisdom awakening and practical monetization, as fire represents the explosion of civilization. As traditional industries are disrupted by artificial intelligence, people will develop an unprecedented hunger for practical new knowledge. This does not refer to traditional academic degrees, but to deep insights in niche fields, personal practical experience, or cultural revival plans. 2026 will mark the peak of knowledge monetization. If you possess a unique wisdom for solving specific problems, the energy of fire will allow you to reach a global audience instantly through social media, bypassing all traditional intermediaries. The fifth pillar is emotional value and deep healing, addressing the intense energy of fire that brings brilliance, but also a strong sense of anxiety. This scorched energy often manifests as universal social unease and professional burnout, making mental harbors the most profitable track of the future. In the high-pressure environment of 2026, people will desperately seek cooling solutions. Psychology, professional coaching, and spiritual exploration will move from the fringe to the absolute center. Whether you are a counselor or a healing professional, providing emotional security will make your profession highly respected and in demand for the next 20 years. The sixth pillar is the all-electric era and the low-altitude economy. As fire is essentially electricity and energy, we are moving away from the heavy asset era of burning oil and into a lightweight era powered entirely by electricity. This includes more than just electric vehicles. It encompasses cheaper solar energy and power storage technologies. Human business will fly from the ground into the sky as drone delivery, satellite internet, and low-altitude flight vehicles become real, profitable new tracks in 2026. Those who master electricity and the sky will master the initiative of the future. Finally, the seventh pillar is the older sister economy and female decision-making. In the cosmic code, fire energy represents mature women, and over the next 20 years, women aged 30 to 55 will become the most powerful wealth decision-makers on the planet. This means more than just the rise of female leaders. It signifies a massive profit period for all services centered on female needs. This includes their health, aesthetics, career advancement, and family asset management. If your business can win the hearts of these mature women, you will be the winner. Success is truly where preparation meets opportunity, and while you cannot fight the heavenly cycle, you must learn to align with it. If you are currently in a metal or earth-related industry, such as traditional banking or construction manufacturing, you do not necessarily need to quit your job. However, you must fireproof your career by integrating artificial intelligence, building a digital brand, and focusing on the emotional value of your products. The 2026 Firehorse is galloping toward us at a speed faster than anything we have seen in decades. It will burn down old structures while simultaneously illuminating new paths for those ready to see them. Do not be the person waiting for the real estate market to save you. Instead, be the one who rides the Firehorse toward a digital and spiritual future. Understanding the great trend helps you avoid the wrong path, but understanding your own cycle allows you to find the right one. If you are interested in exploring your personal energy rhythm and discovering your unique timing, my homepage is always open to you.